American astronauts on the moon in 5 years. That's the mission that the Vice President launched at the Space and Rocket Center today. Good evening, I'm Connor Ward.
And I'm Mike Black. Vice President Mike Pence led the 5th National Space Council right here in Huntsville. Our Renata DiGregorio was there. She joins us now with the details. Renata?
Mike, Connor, the policies that come out of today's meeting will help make the new 5-year goal of Americans on the moon a reality, according to Pence. He also points to NASA's budget to help make it happen, but the council did acknowledge it's going to take a lot of work.
Launching Americans to the moon and later Mars. That was the theme of the National Space Council's 5th meeting. Vice President Mike Pence says urgency must take center stage.
We're in a space race today, just as we were in the 1960s. And the stakes are even higher. Last December, China became the first nation to land on the far side of the moon.
NASA's budget is now the largest in years at $21.5 billion. Pence says it will help in the 5-year moonwalk goal, but NASA must prioritize staying on schedule and change its policies to do so.
In these recommendations, we will call on NASA not just to adopt new policies, but to embrace a new mindset. NASA must transform itself into a leaner, more accountable, and more agile organization. If a commercial company can deliver a rocket, a lunar lander, or any other capability faster at a lower cost to the taxpayer than the status quo, then NASA needs to have the authority and the courage to change course quickly and decisively.
Pence emphasized NASA's need to focus on its timeline, while the council went into more depth with how to reach the new goals. The council's reports turn into policy recommendations Pence brings to the president.
There was not much talk about the Space Force, but several of the council members and panelists did stress the need for security. As for the mission to Mars, I'm told the plan was to take the first people there in the 2030s. Putting the Valley first, Renata DiGregorio, WZDX News.
All right, thank you, Renata. And when Vice President Mike Pence landed in Huntsville this morning, he was greeted with a very excited crowd. Only a select group of people were invited out to the Huntsville International Airport to watch the wheels of Air Force Two touch down. After he got off the plane, Vice President Pence had a short meet and greet with active military members and other spectators.
When he got off the plane and shook hands with everyone, he was very nice. He talked to all the military people and all the little kids. I was like, he's lived in Washington, D.C., he's been all the Congress people. That was very exciting.
Many people at the meet and greet also got to take a tour of Air Force Two.
Well, gender inequality knows no bounds, even in space. NASA's first all-female spacewalk had to be canceled when there weren't enough spacesuits that fit. Christina Koch was set to make history in the spacewalk with fellow astronaut Anne McClain. But the crew only has one medium-sized spacesuit available at the International Space Station. Astronaut Nick Hague joined McClain on the spacewalk. Koch will get her turn, though. She's scheduled to join Hague on a spacewalk Friday. An Elkmont man is charged with sexually abusing an underage girl. 42-year-old Jose Reyes was arrested after the victim, who's under the age of 12, told her mom that Reyes touched her inappropriately around the time she was 9 to 10 years old. Investigators say Reyes and the victim knew each other and regularly stayed in the same residence. He remains in the Limestone County